Hey YouTube people, it's for the HQ choices, and I'm gonna start with the badass of any army, the Emperor's Champion. Weapon skill 6, strength 6 because of that cool black sword. Initiative 5, it is an HQ killer. It has to strike independent characters, or at least that's what I do, and it can move into base contact of independent characters no matter what. Now, it also grants you the ability to choose between 4 vows. In theory, you should only pick one, or in reality, you should only pick one. But I'm going to explain all 4 and why they're okay depending on what you're doing and how many points the field is and what you're using. For instance, if you have that unit, you need to take that one. But I'm going to show the other 3. And the one that's the cheapest is Uphold the Honor of the Emperor. It's 10 points. And it is simply, you do not get a cover save anymore. You get a 6+ invulnerable save. Um, uh, I see no reason to have that because that's like, oh, we're going to take this. I see that they took it from Zinj. They're like, hey, let's have if Zinj can have a invulnerable save, let's have Marines have invulnerable save. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But it's alright. The next one it's the cheapest one. If you're running like a 500 point list and you want Empress Champion as your HQ, that's the one you would take because that's 100 points, and with 400 more points, you can squeeze in 2 more HQs and an elite choice. Or troop choices, whatever. Next one is Abhor the Witch, Destroy the Witch. This is great for small point matches against Eldar and sorcery armies. This allows you to move d6 inches towards the enemy before anything else does, before scouts. And you have, on a roll of a 5+, you are immune to practically any psychic powers. You're immune to that psychic power. And they took away minor psychic powers, but we're immune to them. We're immune to something that doesn't exist anymore. Yay! It's like pig flu or something. Anyway, that's Abhor the Witch in a nutshell. I don't want to read all that because that's boring. That's a boring YouTube, wouldn't it be? The last one, Suffer Not the Unclean to Witch. That's great for even smaller point games because now all your Marines are strength 5. But they're initiative 3, so that's only good against, what do you call it? Guard. Or Tyranids because they get to strike first anyways. But with this power, you can be, oh, I'm now a strength 10 Power Fist, or Thunderhammer, or strength 7 Emperor's Champion, which sounds like amazing. For a while, I used to do that because I was naive, and that was before I went above 1,000 points. And now the granddaddy of them all, which you should always choose, is accept any challenge, no matter the odds. Basically means reroll hits in combat. Preferred enemy. Yes. Everything gets to reroll hits. Now combine that with Lightning Claws, that's even better. Because now you get to reroll hits and wounds, but that's later. For a later video. But with preferred enemy, your entire army for 50 points, that's pretty much worth it. Because you're probably going to be running 15+ army. It's meant for a close combat. And if that guy can reroll, then that guy can reroll, then that guy, then that guy, then that guy, and then the entire army. Which is great. I find no reason why you should not use that, besides the point value. And going on to the other HQs, Emperor's Champion in a nutshell, run it against independent characters, and run it against the biggest enemy unit that you can find. Mostly because he's a martyr, he's supposed to die, but I find it when the Emperor's Champion slays the biggest thing they have, like, I don't know, a Hive Tyrant, Demon Prince, Abaddon, Eldrad, any of the Phoenix Lords, whatever the Tau HQs, special HQs are, Magnus Calgar. It makes you smile and makes the other opponent feel like crap, which is always good because that's a victory. Ignoring the Emperor's Champion for now for being completely badass, my Marshal that I normally run. He has a Plasma Pistol and a Power Sword. What you don't see is he has Bionics, Artificer Armor, and Terminator Honors. If I had my points up correctly, also an Adamantium Mantle. Or Mental Bombs with Mastercrafted Plasma Pistol. Mastercrafted Plasma Pistol because I hate rolling ones with Plasma because I don't like it. It makes me feel bad. But if you continue to roll ones after Mastercrafted, you deserve to die. Or at least take a wound. Now my next Marshal, or Castellan sometimes, is a Thunderhammer and Jump Pack dude. Mostly because I thought it would look badass, and it does. I mean, tell me that does not look badass. And tell me a unit that would like to go up against this, because personally, I would put it in an assault squad. They strike first. Anything that's left over, this guy smashes. No ifs, ands, or buts. He just smashes it. Oh, and something that they both have is Rites of Battle. Grants, as long as they're alive, basically, your entire army has leadership 10. I love that because I don't like getting pinned. I don't like failing Righteous Zeal, which allows me to run forward. It's just all around a great Rites of Battle. Keep that on Templars Games Workshop. Keep that. Next are the Chaplains. I have a normal one for small points and a Terminator one for a big squad. Now overall, they're alright. They usually cost less than the Marshals, but they still get and every single one of these people get 5 attacks each. Why? You need to know how to run them. But where I find the Chaplain's glory is that those two guys can be in the same squad and be one HQ choice. Just give them something that's unique to Black Templars now, which is the Terminator Command Squad, which lets them do that. And then flipping over back to the rule section of the Black Templar leadership, looking at number 3, it says chaplains may be attached to another character's command squad. Only one chaplain may be attached to a single command squad. The attached character, the squad, and the leader leading it are a single HQ choice. The attached character is a member of the unit and may not leave it. If the unit is destroyed, the attached character and leading characters may operate independently. So basically, I can get a 10-man Terminator squad with a chaplain and a marshal twice, and an Emperor Champion because this new rule. And that's like completely badass because then that's, I don't know, 50 Terminators on the field in a legal point match. My opponents hate that. Rightfully as they should, because it's a cheap tactic. But it's good if you want to win, or you just want to see the awe or stunned look on your opponent's face as you drop in 50 Terminators onto the field, deep striking. It brings a smile to my face just thinking about it. Oh well, that's it for HQ choices. Overview of it. Accept any challenge, no matter the odds. Stick them in a squad and run them up and take on any HQ choice you find. Marshals, either give them a command squad and put a chaplain in it, or put them in a hammerhead unit, like for example, that one and that one. Hit them hard, hit them where it hurts, take on the best unit they have. Chaplain, well, they're chaplains. Put them in the thickest of the fight. Put them in a Terminator squad. Put them in the best squad you have. That is what it should be. Chaplain leading the best of the best. Yep. That's it for HQs. This is video number 4, and signing off.